Hi everyone, welcome to Realtor Real Talk with Jennifer Higgins.
Jessica Warren.
With Real Estate Masters Group.
I like how we do the jazz hands.
I know. So today, we've talked to you already about pre-qualification.
Yes.
That is your absolute first step. As soon as you decide you want a home, you want to know what you qualify for. So do that first. If you get to this video, then go back to that one, okay? This is the second step. Today we're going to talk about time frames. Every single buyer is different.
Absolutely.
And that's why we're here, is because we're here to help you no matter if you're on a short time frame or if you're on a long one. Mm-hmm. What's the longest client you've worked with?
A year.
Okay. Longest one for me so far has been 4 years.
Oh, wow. That's really... So me personally, it took me 3 years to purchase mine.
Right.
Oh, so...
And why is that?
Picky, and it had to be perfect. But once I walked into the house, I knew that this was the one. But it took 3 years. And I wasn't an agent at the time, so bless my agent's soul for having that patience with me. But 1 year so far has been my personal experience with a client.
So aren't you happy though that you waited your 3 years?
Absolutely, because
Yeah.
I don't think I would have gotten the house that I wanted.
Right.
But with my client, it was more we kept getting outbid. So every house that she fell in love with, so when we got that phone call that she got accepted, I mean, first of all, she didn't remember what house it was, because that's how many offers we put in, and she didn't believe me.
Oh.
And then it was amazing getting her keys for the first time.
So every single person is different, and what you need to really look for in a realtor is somebody who's willing to put your needs in front of theirs.
Yes.
So no matter what, say you are on a super strict time frame, say your home is sold and you only have 3 weeks, you need to have somebody who could get up jumping and make sure that you get the home that you want. So that's a huge thing. You got to be well paired with your agent. You got to make sure that you're on the same page. And a lot of times it's just communication. So have you ever had an issue where communication may have blown either a deal or blown that relationship?
Yes, absolutely. Actually, close of escrow +3. Yeah, I kind of
Explain that.
mentioned that. So you have your close of escrow, which is, and then typically if you don't have that +3, which means that the seller has 3 more days to move out of the house after the close of escrow. If you don't tell your buyer that little itty bit of information until like the middle of the escrow, things don't turn out too well. And it's happened, and I will always remember that. That was one of my first deals ever, and I will always remember. If it's +3, I'm gonna, the minute we're like, okay, it's close of escrow +3. So we all understand this, because they were not happy with me at all. And I don't blame them.
And what happens is sellers close, say it's on a Monday. Close of escrow +3 just gives them until Thursday night to move out. A lot of times they don't even get their proceeds until that Tuesday. So they might need the money to move out. They may need to be able to get into their next place to move out. There's just a lot of things. So that's really typical. Just because it's close of escrow doesn't mean that you necessarily get occupancy right away.
Exactly.
And it's all a coordination. It's coordination of turning on utilities, turning off utilities, and making sure that everybody's on the same page.
Yes.
But we'll talk way more about that in the future.
Yes.
But today is time frames. So what other time frames should we talk about?
Time frames. How long does it take to get accepted in an offer? By law, how long does the seller have to respond to your offer?
It's supposed to be 48 hours.
Okay.
However, that's not always exactly when you get it back. Sometimes if the seller's out of state, if they're somewhere where they can't be reached, it's all about communication.
Yes.
So as long as we tell the other agent there's an offer coming in, this is what's going on, and they respond, then that's great. If they don't respond, that becomes a problem.
Absolutely not the problem.
There's been times that you may have to go above the other agent's head and make sure that you're getting a response for your client. But
Like go to the broker.
yeah.
Which is unfortunate that there's agents out there, but there is.
Right.
They're like that.
So communication, again, huge.
Super huge.
All right, I think that's enough on timelines for this point.
Especially for when we're just trying to purchase a home.
Right.
There's more timelines when it comes to inspections, but we'll get into that later.
That'll be our next video. Thank you for joining us at Realtor Real Talk.
See you again.
Pew, 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 pew.